Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Anjali and these are the headlines. Tourists demand designated time slots for selfies reels as locals continue to suffer along the infamous Para. Traffic jams violations now a norm as police remain oblivious to the issue. PWD's ingenuity shines once again as department leaves light pole dead center of road during widening project. And now for the news in detail. The ingenuity of PWD never ceases to amaze as the department which undertook road widening of an internal road connecting Kepe to Amona via Paroda has somehow managed to miss an entire electricity pole. Is this the result of incapability or pure lethargy? Our reporter Ramesh Naik has more on this.
आम्ही दाखयतात जे PWD ऑथॉरिटी जेन्ना रोड करता या रोड वायडनिंग करता तेन्ना ते किती करतात ते आज आमी तुमकां दाखयतात. आज आमच्या फाटल्यान तूं पळयले कडेन आसा की आमी आसात हे केप्यां हो आमोणेचो रोड हो आमोणे साकून पाड्डे वयता आनी पाड्डेच्यान हायवेक मेळटा. ह्या रोडाची काम जें आसा हें PWD हाती घेतले आसा आनी काम बरें आसा. रोड वायडनिंग जावपाकच जाय पूण तितून भितर PWD प्रत्येक रोडाचेर एक काम चुकयता ते म्हणलें जाल्यार हे खांबे रोड करचे पयलीं खांब काडपाक जाय आसलो वो काडलोच ना आनी आज तो खांबो जो आसा हो रस्त्या मदीं आसा. हांगा कितलेशे एक्सिडेंट जाल्यात कितलेशे एक्सिडेंट जावन लोकांले हातपाय मोडल्या म्हूण लोकांनी सांगले कडेन आसा. पूण हे PWD ऑथॉरिटी ही कित्याक पळयना म्हूण कळना. लोक उठले सुटले मिनिस्टरांक बोवाळ मारतात मिनिस्टर पूण मिनिस्टर खंय लक्ष दितलो. हे काम उरता ते PWDची जे काम करतात जे इंजिनियर आसा हेंचे काम आसता. उठले सुटले मिनिस्टराचेर घातले म्हूण जायना. कित्याक पगार घेतात हे जे ऑफिसर आसात हे पगार घेतात हेणी पळोवपाक जाय आसता. हेणी पयली फॉर्मेलिटी करपाक जाय आसता ती खामी काडपाची आनी हे खामी काडल्यारच हे काम जाता. आतां जर हे करता हेजेर तर ऑटोमेटिकच्या डामोर घातलो हो खाम काडपाक आनी परतो काडूंक पडटलो. पूण हे अशें कित्याक दवरता म्हूण कळना. फक्त इंजिनियर फक्त रोड करपाचें काम हें शिफ्ट करपाक तांकां कळना. हे जर करता जाल्यार पयलीं सिस्टमॅटीक करपाक जाय. म्हणून आमी म्हणटा की सरकारा कडेन PWD जे ऑफिस आसा ह्या हेंचे कडेन प्रॉपर प्लॅन ना आनी प्लॅन ना म्हणून आज ही दयना जाले कडेन आसा. आमी केपेचे लोक मागतात की बेगीच्या बेगीन हो जो खांबो आसा वो शिफ्ट करचो येन्ना करचो रोड करची पयलीं वो शिफ्ट करचो आनी लोकांक रिलीफ दिवचे.
रमेश नायक राउत, श्वेता गांवकर and Omkar Deshprabhu for GOA365.
The infamous Para road has become a nightmare for locals as tourists continue to flock the road for selfies and reels. GOA365 visited the road to take stock of the day-to-day situation and understand what exactly it is that goes on at the so-called tourist spot.
We are here at the infamous Para road, and last week we had reported a story from this area where the tourists are demanding that the locals be provided a separate route, a separate road altogether, just so that they can take their selfies and their reels. We came here again today to see whether there were any changes, and sadly there has been no improvement. Tourists are still here, vehicles are parked on the road itself despite two pay parking areas being designated. And the panchayat has put in some rules. There are people going around putting locks for the bikes. However, the fines for this is a mere 200 rupees, while in the city areas we have fines ranging from 500 to 1000 for wrongful parking. Here it is just 200 rupees. We spoke to a few tourists here and they are still sticking to their demands of having either a designated time slot for them just for their selfies and photographs, or have a different road for the locals so that the tourists are not troubled here.
The road is awesome and wonderful, but now you can see we are not able to click single click over here. It's like just because of the traffic. One by one car is going on and Goa is awesome, but we are thinking कि wrong time पे हम यहाँ पे आ गए. Everything is crowded. It's like we are not getting a scooty on a rent. So everywhere we have to go by the car. Then nothing.
Do you think they can do some improvement here?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, first
Like
thing
what?
we have
Some
to start the Ola Uber here. We are not booked the Ola and Uber, and we have to call the taxi driver, and they are charging very much. It's like 2K for a 4 kilometer. So this thing need to improve. But the city is very clean, road is clean, but just because of the traffic we are facing
So
there.
anything about this area now? You all are saying the traffic. फोटो खींचने में तकलीफ होती है.
Yes.
So क्या solution आप suggestion कर सकते हो?
तो इसलिए कि अगर फोटो टाइमिंग है तो उस टाइम पे थोड़ा कोई बाईपास रोड यहाँ पे सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं. दैट टाइम जो प्राइवेट टैक्सीज है और लाइक प्राइवेट कोई भी टैक्सी को अलाउड ना करे. एक टाइम डिसाइड कर देना चाहिए 8 to 11 टाइम, स्पेशली फॉर द फोटो क्लिकिंग. एंड आफ्टर देन जो भी जनरल ट्रैफिक है यहाँ से जा पाएंगे. एंड जो इतने दूर से विजिटर आ रहे हैं तो वो भी एक्सपीरियंस कर पाएंगे अच्छे से.
The situation on the road is quite worrisome as tourists are seen sitting on top of cars while clicking selfies. Worse still, the already narrow road is blocked off by tourists who park their vehicles right on the road.
Again, we are right here in the middle of the Para, the infamous Para road, and as you can see behind me, vehicles are parked right on the road itself. This is already a narrow road itself, and it's a arterial road for locals to commute from here to Mapsa. And as you can see, vehicles are just parked like this, and it's only when like police or the media come, they move their vehicles, which is troublesome for the locals itself, because locals are left helpless because they cannot do anything by themselves here. सर इधर नो पार्किंग जोन खड़ा है. जा रहे पूरा ट्रैफिक ब्लॉक हो गया पीछे. आप देख सकते हो. हाँ आपका ही ब्लॉक किया है आप गाड़ियों को.
लेकिन नो पार्किंग बोर्ड है ना यहाँ पे.
नहीं चाहिए.
अच्छा,
नो स्टॉपिंग भी लगा है, नो पार्किंग ही नहीं है सर. ड्राइव नो स्टॉपिंग का बोर्ड भी लगा है, नो पार्किंग ही नहीं है.
the panchayat has taken measures to keep the situation under control. A few men employed by the panchayat were seen clamping down bikes and cars parked illegally. Important to note, there are 2 designated pay parking spots for tourists.
No stopping, no parking. 800 meters. आहे ना बघ रिपोर्टर वाले बघ थांबा. नो स्टॉपिंग, नो पार्किंग आहे. गाडी पार्किंग मध्ये ठेवा. ओके पार्किंग फ्री देतो मी तुम्हाला. पार्किंग मध्ये ठेवा. हां ठीक आहे सर. हां दोनांचे.
Further still, the ground team also came across several touts and hawkers working at the road. Watch.
त्यांना जाता त्यांना जाते आता येतात टुरिस्ट लोक असतात पण पहिले रस्ता ब्लॉक झाला त्यांना जात त्यांना नसतं.
The only ones facing the music here, however, are the locals who use this road for their daily commute. GOA365 spoke to a few locals who were held up in traffic. Listen.
आम्ही हांगा खुबदां पास जाता. तुमकां कितें त्रास जाता हांगा?
भरपूर कितें लॉ एंड ऑर्डर असं काय ना. रोड ब्लॉक करता. पब्लीक रोड हो. रोडाक मिनींग तेका असं काय ना. पब्लीक रोड ब्लॉक करूंक मेळटा.
आम्ही थोड्या टुरिस्टां कडेन उलयले ते म्हणटा की लोकलला एक दुसरो रस्तो दिया नाल्यार एक डेझिग्नेटेड टाइम स्लॉट दिया. तुमचें हेजेर कितें म्हणणें आसा?
तेच येमा वाडूंक पाहिजे तेंच्यांनी. आम्ही पब्लीक करून दिला न्ही.
पळय न्ही कितें जॅम करतात पळय ते कितले सांगले तरी कशेंच काडना. भुरगेवाडे वयर सकयल भोंवत आसतात. कितलेय सांग कशें काडूंक सोदना गाडी. काय ते आनी पळय एवरी डे अशें त्रास करतात.
आनी तुमकां कामाक बीन वतना अशें डेली त्रास जाता तुमकां?
त्रास डेफिनेटली आसात पूण कितें आहा टुरिस्ट स्पॉट जाल्ल्या कारणान सगळे येतात हांगासर. कांट स्टॉप देम ऑल्सो. बट ओन्ली थिंग दे शूड बिहेव प्रॉपर्ली. पार्किंग तांकां दिवन केल्ली आसा. दे शूड जस्ट पुट इन पार्किंग एटलीस्ट. ते आयकना ते.
GOA365 team.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The truck owners from South Goa are demanding reduction in green tax, increase in trip rates and reduction in tax on 15-year-old vehicles. Alleging that the government is literally sitting on these demands, they say that they will not ply their trucks until their demands are met. Here's more.
Listen to a truck owner issue an ultimatum on the issue.
या आमगे ट्रक ओनर सगळे सांगता तुम्ही आमगे ऐका आणि बरोबर रावाय कोण वचनाका. हां इतले आमगे हे सांगपाचे.
अश्यो 3-4 मागण्यो हे ट्रक मारल्यांनी मागिल्ल्यो. तर सरकारान हाजेर दुर्लक्ष केल्ले कारणान आतां मायनिंग सुरू जावपाचें. काही ट्रक कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर म्हणजे कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर आहा तेंच्यांनी मायनिंग कॉन्ट्रॅक्टरांनी की लोकां अपील केला की ट्रकाचे तुमी डॉक्युमेंट हाडून दिया, आमी मायनिंग सुरू करता. पूण सावथ गोवान ट्रक ओनरान आज प्रेस कॉन्फरन्सीन सांगला की कोणीच ट्रक अलाव वचची न्ही, कित्याक ज्यो मागणी आसा सरकारान त्यो पयलीं मान्य करच्यो, सरकारान आमच्यो मागणी मान्य करच्यो. तरी बट डेडलायन कसली सरकाराक तांणी दिली ना. सावथ गोवान तांणी सांगला की सरकाराचेर पूर्ण पाठिंबा आसा, सरकार पूर्ण पाठिंबा, सरकार आमची मागणी मान्य करतले अशी तांकां आशा आसा. दुसरे वटेन ते कितें म्हणटा की सरकारान अनेक जो 500 crores सरकार म्हणटा की आमचे कडेन आसा, जो मायनिंग डिपेंडंट पयसो तो आमचे कडेन आसा, तो सरकारान जे मायनिंग डिपेंडंट आसा तांकां दिवचो.
Listen to what President of Truck Owners Association has to say.
ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट आणि सरकाराक प्रत्येक टायमार आमी लेटर करीत आसा. म्हणजे आमची जी परिस्थिती आसा ती बिकट जालेली आसा. आमकां कितें हें हेल्प कर अशें म्हणून सांगलेलें आसा आनी तेजे नंतर आमी रिटर्न दिलेलें आसा. आनी हालीं आमी तांकां लास्ट म्हणटा तें रिटर्न दिलेलें आसा. हें नंबर 1 हें ग्रीन टॅक्स जें आसा तें वाडलेलें आसा. तें ग्रीन टॅक्स आमगे ती कमी करचें. नंबर 2 2 पॉयंट म्हणल्यार आमगे 50 रुपीज जे आसा न्हू आमकां 15 वर्सां सोंपलीच्या बरोबर आमकां तें चालू जाता. आनी तें पासींग करी बसून पासींग पार्टी करी बसून तें आमकां तें चालू जाता. आनी तिसरी म्हणटा प्रमाण आमगे GPS जें आसा तें आमगेलें जें आसा पयलीं कितें आसलेलें जें सोंपली न्हू आमगेलें हें मायनींग सोंपली न्हू वा ती स्टार्जेन जाता. स्टार्ट जावपा टायमार तें आमकां पयशे भरचे पडना. आतां हें कंटिन्युअस पयशे भरचे पडटा. हे 3 पॉयंट जाले. आनी चवथो म्हणल्यार लास्ट जें आसा गोंय आमगे सावथ गोवा म्हणटा आतां लॉट वटेच्यान तयार केलेलें आसा. त्या लॉटा भितर आमगे सावथ गोवा एकूच तितून येना. आनी सावथ गोवा जें आसा मायनींग चालू स्पश्ट सांगता तुका सावथ गोवा मायनींग चालू जावपाची शक्यता ना. हें आमकां मायनींग डिपार्टमेंटान सांगलेलें आसा.
प्रयत्न आमी खूब केल्या आनी एवरी टायम आमकां तें हें सुद्दां एश्युरन्स दिलो की तुमकां पॅकेज दिता म्हणून सुद्दां आमकां एक आमदार हेणी सांगलां. पूण तें आज पर्यंत जावना. प्रयत्न सगळे करतात आमी पूण तें कितें जाता जायना न्हू. मागीर सावथ गोवा कितें करता होच एक विशय आसा. केलो सगळें आमी आमचे कडेन सगळें करस्पॉन्डंट आसा हें सगळें आसा. आतां तूं म्हणटा पळय न्ही ऑक्टोबराच्यान आमी सामकी फूल स्विंग रावले. गणेशान आमकां अपॉयंटमेंट घेवन दिली. खंय सीएमा कडेन डिस्कशन जालें. विटनेसूय आसा थोडे आमचे ट्रक ओनर आमचे बरोबर गेल्ले तेय आसा. मागीर सांग्यावेली आसा तेणीय गेले. मागीर 18 तारखेक नोव्हेंबराच्या परत अपॉयंटमेंट घेतली सुभाष पडलेकार आब्रार थंय जालें की करता. आतां हे 4 म्हयने आमी कंटिन्युअसली भोंवता. मागीर डिसेंबर
कितें करता म्हणटा
हे आमी पळय इश्यू आसा आमचे डिमांड केल्या पळय न्ही ते करता कळ्ळें न्ही. प्लस पयर लास्ट आमी 15 तारखेक बिचोली आपोवन व्हेले तेणें आमकां. ज्या दिसा ब्लॉकाची हे डिस्ट्रिब्युशन करताले 5 हे ब्लॉक हे जाल्या ते दिसा आमकां आपोवन व्हेले आनी हे आमकां DMGची डायरेक्टराक मेळ्ळा आनी तुमी ते सॉर्ट आउट करा म्हणलां.
Raha Sawadekar, Jawar Barve and Shivani Sangelkar for GOA365.
After a stop work order being issued by the Chikali Panchayat on Saturday, hill cutting in the village resumed once again today. Locals and Panchayat members rushed to the spot, following which another stop work notice was issued. Sources claim that the property in question has some connection with Nuve MLA Alexio Sequeira.
20 trucks are bringing out. This whole area used to be full of trucks. Stop screaming, Roman. They don't fit on this road. No, we have spoken to you nicely and... No, sorry. You were screaming a minute ago. With due respect, there is a procedure. Okay? Yeah, it's beyond the procedure. If I have done anything wrong, they will revoke my permission. Then I have to stop.
Locals in Antonio Sequeira, who is the son of MLA Alex Sequeira and the owner of the land, broke out into an argument. Watch.
Situation in the village that some expensive hill cutting is going on. The Chikalian Youth Farmers Club had given a complaint to the Panchayat that such activity is going on in the village and so the Sarpanch had issued a stop notice to the concerned party. Okay, so today we had come for the inspection because despite giving the stop notice, they were continuing the work, okay, as reported by the villagers. So along with the concerned punch member and the secretary, we had come here to just inspect the site, what exactly is going on.
It is a danger for our children here. In the evenings, children used to play here, cycle here.
नाव नॉट अ सिंगल एक भुरगो पासून हे सायडीन येवपा भिता कित्याक ट्रक हाय माय पाय धाडना तांकां इट इज अ रिस्क बट इफ समथींग हॅपन्स टू द एल्डरली पीपल समथींग हॅपन्स टू द चिल्ड्रन मोर रिस्पॉन्सिबल सो दिस वॉज माय इशू थर्ड इशू इज ऑल दिस mud loose mud during monsoon will flow down because of this natural gradient in a slope so all the mud will be washed away on the road that will be a high risk to the motorist cycle unit bike unit and then it will be an inconvenience for everybody to walk and move around. Second thing, people are complaining of dust. Lots of things happening around 10-20 trucks, heavy wheel trucks plying on the small road, 4-meter road. So it is a concern of me as a board member. So I brought this to notice.
And he produces the permissions granted to him by the collector south. He said that permission is granted for the purpose of, especially for the purpose of, for which he had applied for the purpose of landslide, as he said. But earlier I never seen any landslides and all taking place over here. That is fine. Then what we felt later, and he had also informed us that he would be doing stepwise. It would be a stepped excavation. Then we agreed with him. Then we later on realized that the permissions were exceeded. Looking at the cutting going on over there, that's how we questioned him after that. And we realized that it was actually beyond the permissible limits, and that's how we all got together.
The reason we are here today is because there were a couple of people who have alleged a lot of things, especially over the last couple of days, including that we have done massive hill cutting, this, that, other. In front of everyone, let me tell 1, 2, 3 things first. First of all, at the outset, before we started with the work, the Biodiversity Management Committee has already inspected the place. They have also suggested themselves in front of these press reporters as well, who are recording this, that this should be stabilized because it is unstable. What we have merely done here is actually stepping off the hill to stabilize it. Now let me show you, if you can see there, that old thing, that is in landslide. The learned gentleman, well read, who just said there was no landslide, here it is for everyone to see. You can ask the press reporter, correct me if I'm wrong, is it not landslide? There you can see. Here there are cracks. You can see cracks. If you go closer by, you can actually see cracks which they have all seen. Now this hillock is unstable. Why is this hillock unstable? I do not know. But fortunately our house is right here. Okay. Somebody complained to say that this hillock was unstable. Thereafter the Talati, the PWD, all of this in 2013, 14 up to 19 have inspected multiple times. Finally they have decided that the government does not have money and they have directed us directly to conduct this work in order to prevent a future landslide.
Kiru Mahale, Subhashish Govekar and Sangeeta Oli for GOA365.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now for the weather. As pleasant weather returns to the state, the Met Department says it is likely that the coast will enjoy the breezy, temperate climate for at least another 5 days. Beachgoers also won't have to worry about dangerously high waves because the weather out at the sea is calm.
IMD has predicted a maximum and minimum of 32 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius for Wednesday. As the day progresses, the level of humidity may rise significantly, so by mid-afternoon it might begin to feel a little muggy. A few clouds may stay in by night time, but cloud cover will not be dense enough to keep us warm through the night. Some light fog may roll in during the wee hours of Wednesday, which is something that those with an early morning journey will have to stay alert for, just in case the fog is dense in some pockets. Dry weather forecast until 11th. Haze to roll in during the wee hours of Wednesday. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Wednesday 32 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius respectively. No large change in temperatures for another 5 days. No warnings issued for boat owners till 11th. Bureau Report, GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube, GOA365 TV. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.